I just wanted to take this part of the video before we start the reactions to say rest in peace to George Foreman, Big George. That is such a huge loss for the combat sports world and just the world in general. Obviously, a legendary career, retiring, becoming heavyweight champion again when he came back. Such tremendous knockout power, probably one of the hardest punches you've ever seen in boxing and combat sports history in general. And obviously, the war he had with Muhammad Ali, and probably one of the most legendary talked about fights of all time. Definitely a character, a personality in my household, constantly spoken about for the legend that he is. And obviously came to be such a good personality after his career as well. So to see that news, that I saw it on the plane coming home from a holiday yesterday, to see that news, it was terrible, to be honest with you, and a really sad moment. So just rest in peace, George Foreman. Condolences go out to the Foreman family and obviously the whole combat sports world, including boxing, mixed martial arts, everything. Everybody understands the warrior that that man was. And, you know, we're all mourning his loss. So just wanted to put that in the episode. And hopefully we can kind of dedicate the wars and perhaps the highlights of this watch along to his memory and, you know, for the warrior that he was.
Look at who they play, where they play, how they play, if they play. Oh! Oh my God! Oh! He got sat down.
Retirement alert. Bryce Mitchell. Kevin Holland looks long.
Oh! Oh! What a right hand! Oh! Oh, he's
Tom Aspinall obviously holding up the little duck, saying, John Jones, come get me.
Oh! A three-piece landed by Sean Brady. 2 minutes 52 left in the first round. Dominated. Dominated. Sean Brady is him, man. Oh my God.
Jordan Vucenic versus Chris Duncan. Scotland versus England, bro. I think they're both former Cage Warriors champion. I know Jordan Vucenic is. Jose Mourinho is in the crowd. My goodness. The special one.
His football heritage. Look at who they play, where they play, how they play, if they play.
Duncan switching stances there. Look nice. Vucenic looks comfortable, looks big. He's fast. Fast jab.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh! He got sat down. Oh my God. The commentator was like, you know, people doubt whether he can make it to the top. He's here now. And then he just gets knocked out, basically. Is he here? That's the question. Is he there? Oh, it was nice. It was a body kick to the right hand.
Oh, good left hand again with Vucenic, but Duncan's right there.
Went for the guillotine. John the Gilly. Chris Duncan thinks he's got it. He got him. He got Vucenic in the guillotine. It's over. Oh my God. Jumped it and got him. What a finish. Chris Duncan spends 3 months with the American top team. Looks like an absolute beast in the ground, working with the likes of Renato Moicano. Yeah, literally. They got Sweet Caroline blaring. 16-year-olds doing drinking pints on camera. Yeah, that's UFC London for you. Bro, when I went to UFC London, I think it was the pay-per-view actually, between Usman and Leon Edwards. There was this kid next to us, not kid, maybe like 19, 20, with his friends. He'd obviously done so much and he was just like rattling on about how badly he misses his ex-girlfriend and like, he was just pints deep, pints. And everywhere you go, like, people are just doing drugs in the bathroom. Yeah. Fight night in London is a real spectacle. It's different.
I wish I could experience it.
It's different, bro. It's different. Alexia Thainara is just absolutely cranking these dance moves as she comes out. Looks like me in the shower. She's having the absolute time of her life on this walkout. Do they not have to move her along? Like, she's just standing around dancing. Yeah, she's literally not walking.
Molly McCann, 34 years old. Thainara, 29.
Let us go. Round 1. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Molly's seeing stuff though. She's all right. Oh, taken down early. Good 12 to 6 elbows from the bottom. Molly's struggling to get up here. She's been mounted now. Rolls to her back. She's got to move. Uh-oh. 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 Needs to be able to get out of that body triangle. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh my God. I thought it was done. I thought it was done. She survives the choke for now. Still 40 seconds left in the round. Oh, she got it locked in this time. It's over. Oh my God. That's sick, bro. She came in 10 days notice. And won. It's a sad one for me, not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't like to see Molly lose. This is the Jamie Foxx clone, bro. Did you see that Jamie Foxx got cloned? they can't find the real Jamie Foxx. Yeah, apparently he's been replaced. Yep. It's like Joe Biden. They cloned Joe Biden too. Retirement alert. Oh, Paddy's crying. What a retirement. Classy retirement there. What a legend. Boom. That's going to be a banger of a card. That's a banger. Oh my God. Bryce Mitchell.
Knocked the fuck out. I hope he gets absolutely fucking skull splintered, open, rushed.
They put him against Gene Silver. Like, Gene Silver's a monster. So everybody, like, they put him against Gene Silver. Everybody's going to want him to, like, get absolutely killed. I always root for Kevin Holland, but, like, even as recent as his last fight, I was like, oh, he's still, like, one of the best guys. But sometimes he just doesn't show up. But I'm sure when you fight that much, you have so many injuries the whole time. You probably can't even train properly. But yeah, if you're making 250 grand a fight and you know you're not going to be champ, might as well just get him in. Pack him in. Oh, he's back down at welterweight though. That's good. That is much better for him. What do you call someone from Iceland? But like an Icelandic man? Islander?
They are Icelandic.
Yeah.
Like an American and
Yeah, it's hard, right? a nice man from Iceland. I mean, Kevin Holland can knock a lot of people out. Knocked out Joaquin Buckley, knocked out Ponzinibbio, Jacare Silva. He's got some good finishes in his career. Oh, Kevin Holland taken down. Whoa, Kevin Holland throwing out the triangle. Dude, my should be off my body. Oh, my shoulder. Oh my God, my shoulder would snap. What the hell is this? I've never seen that before. What the hell is going on? The shoulder strength. My shit would just peel like a soggy banana, bro. It'd be like that video of like the guy like holding up that rack of lamb and it's just like falling off the bone. My goodness gracious. That made me almost throw up looking at it. Show us the up kicks, you mongs. Sorry. Good knee. Ugh. Kevin Holland looks locked. Oh! Oh! What a right hand. Oh! Oh, he's a Smith! That was after the bell. Huge jump for Kevin Holland. Boom! Hellraiser. Fucking sent him through the canvas. Oh, John Kavanagh. He's like, yo, you there, Gunnar? He just has a different level of power at welterweight. He goes up to middleweight and he's just not as big as the other guys. At welterweight, he zaps people, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, that was slightly an illegal shot at the end. Oh, what a right hand. Sat him down. Here's the Belko just jumps at his face. Holy Christ. How long do you think you could have lasted in there with Kevin Holland? I'll give myself 7 seconds.
Yeah, I think 7 seconds is about right. For like almost anybody, I think 7 seconds.
I think I give myself 7 seconds before he does that submission and tears my shoulder like clean from my body. Like, I'm not talking just like internal. I'm talking there's actually severed. It has my arm. He's flinging it over the cage side to Dana. Goodness. Like Alex Pereira, 1 second. 1 second. He just instantly throws a left hook. You're dead.
You don't think you last 7 seconds?
With Alex Pereira? No. Oh my God. You think you could last 7 seconds with Alex Pereira?
I mean, the second he touches me, I'm done. I think I could run. I think I could maneuver my way away from him for 4
I think Alex Pereira locked in a cage with the regular man kills them within 3 seconds. Like dead. Okay, he could finish a fight in 1 second, but I think he kills a regular man in 3 seconds. Kills them. Dead. Comatose. At least like comatose, like hospitalized for months. Uh-oh. Giving up his back. Uh-oh. Got the arm triangle. It's over. He's over. He got him. Holy, how is he surviving this? Oh! What a beast. What a beast Kevin Holland is. You can't question him, man. As a fighter, you really can't question him. Good fight. I think obviously Kevin Holland gets the dub there. Yeah. Well done, Kevin Holland. He is a welterweight, man. He is. His power is just different. He drops people there. He's fast. Here we go. Jan Blachowicz versus Carlos Ulberg. This is a title eliminator, really. I mean, if you can beat Jan Blachowicz, you're more than legit in terms of title contention. And if Jan Blachowicz can beat Carlos Ulberg, who I believe is 12-1, only lost 1 time so far in his mixed martial arts career. Very, very powerful, dangerous striker. You know, this is a absolutely banger of a fight, and it has high stakes. So, very, very excited, obviously. Carlos Ulberg trains down there at City Kickboxing with Volkanovski, who sometimes stops in. Obviously, Dan Hooker, Israel Adesanya, Kai Kara France, and a bunch of other guys down there. So, this is a huge, huge matchup, and I'm excited. The co-main event, UFC London, doesn't get much bigger of an opportunity for Carlos Ulberg at this stage of his career to take down an ex-champion in front of a big live crowd. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be watching this because the main event also has high stakes title contention consequences. So, yeah, Blachowicz, 42 years old. Does he still have the ability to compete with the best of the best in this division? Still ranked number 3 in the light heavyweight division. Former champion, obviously beat Israel Adesanya, Carlos Ulberg's teammate. I'm sure Adesanya had some advice for Ulberg in terms of what to do, especially on the ground if it does get there, because we did see Israel Adesanya struggle in that aspect when these two fought. But the Polish power, I mean, it really is a real thing. You saw what he did to people like Luke Rockhold. I remember that knockout so vividly. So I'm just very, very excited. Obviously, a lot of Polish people back in my hometown in London as well. So a lot of Polish people out here supporting Jan Blachowicz at the fight there live. And a lot of big stars out as well. We saw Tom Aspinall obviously holding out the little duck, saying, John Jones, come get me. Come get me if you really want to. But let's go. Ready for this. I mean, Jan Blachowicz still feels like he's got titles in his future. But at 42 years old, that comes ever so more unlikely. But we did see somebody else in this light heavyweight division who beat Jan Blachowicz, I believe, do the same thing. And that is, obviously, Glover Teixeira, who went on to become the oldest champion in UFC history, I believe, unless that was Randy Couture. Good left hook from Carlos Ulberg. Blachowicz looked a little bit to be, stunned there. Good low kick again from Blachowicz, though, in return. Carlos Ulberg has to be wary of that early now. He's landed 3 or 4 of those already in the first 2.5 minutes of the first round. Jan Blachowicz really targeting that lead leg, and sooner or later, Carlos Ulberg is going to struggle to put weight on that lead leg. It's going to affect his movement. It's going to affect his ability to throw with power. Gonna affect his ability to circle out and keep the distance. Good jab to the stomach there from Jan. Covers up the right side of his face. Carlos Ulberg now putting the pressure on, trying to get more active, clearly on the feet. Looks like he's done some damage to Jan Blachowicz' nose there. A good jab from Carlos Ulberg. You can clearly see the slight speed difference between the two. Little cup hit there, cup check. 3 minutes left in the second round here. What are we going to see? Oh, left hand from Jan Blachowicz. They're starting to throw with a bit more power, starting to sit in the pocket a bit more, feeling more comfortable, not only in the fight, but in the arena, with the occasion, with the consequences on the line. You can tell they're starting to feel a little bit more like they're ready to go to war. And again, who's winning this round? It's a hard round to judge, especially considering the fact that they're both equally, I would say, moving back and forward. I mean, the leg kicks of Jan Blachowicz are doing damage. Once they get into the clinch, Carlos Ulberg has landed a couple of right hands that have glanced off the face. Are they counting those as strikes or not? Now Carlos Ulberg trying to lift that leg entirely and try and get out of the way. Those leg kicks, a clear indication that those low kicks have been hurting him. He's paying a lot of attention that he'll be standing on one leg. And if Jan Blachowicz can fake a low kick and time a right hand up top for when he's off balance and really on one leg, when he lifts that lead leg to get out of the way, then he can probably get a knockdown here. But again, much harder done than said, obviously. And a nice body kick, lead switch body kick from Carlos Ulberg that doesn't have that much power in it, but is just whipping into the abdomen and midsection of Jan Blachowicz. Now he's tapping both the front, inside, outer side of Jan Blachowicz' lead leg, starting to win on the striking numbers as well. 22-16 so far with 50 seconds left in the second round in terms of striking accumulation. This is a more technical performance from Carlos Ulberg in terms of the second round. The first round, he looked like he was settling in, and now he might be more comfortable in terms of the timing, starting to impose his own rhythm into this fight here. A good check from Jan Blachowicz on the low kick as well. It's incredible right now what I'm seeing from Carlos Ulberg. There's in-fight adjustments here. Kind of throwing stuff out, not with too much power, but keeping Jan Blachowicz occupied so that he can't come in and throw with huge, immense power that he's known for. But the pressure is still on. I'd probably go 2-0 Blachowicz. Maybe it's 1-1. But definitely a close fight here. And Carlos Ulberg making technical adjustments to lift that left leg. He's now doing this instead of trying to turn it out or trying to just lift it up like a Muay Thai check. He's now turning it. He's actually lifting it, fully hinging it behind. But when he's on that one leg, I'm sure Jan Blachowicz can see that. Maybe his coach can see that and say, you know what, time a right hand when he's trying to check that lead leg. Fake the leg kick, go up top, and get the knockout. A leg kick again from Jan Blachowicz. I mean, it says on the numbers, on the stats that Carlos Ulberg has hit that lead leg of Jan Blachowicz more times, which I believe he has. But the damage, I feel, has accumulated more on Carlos Ulberg, just in terms of the power that Jan Blachowicz is throwing with. But you do see the red on the shin. Oh, great left hand by Jan Blachowicz. But Ulberg fires back. That left hand by Blachowicz made that left eye of Ulberg slightly swell, slight hematoma, slight mouse under the left eye. But this is a terribly difficult fight to judge. And, you know, I'm hard on judges, I'm hard on referees, but sometimes, objectively speaking, there is very impossible fights to judge, and this is definitely one of them. You know, you feel either guy so far with 2 minutes 20 left still could take this fight and win it. And if it stays like this, in the same rhythm, same balance in this fight, who knows what the judges are going to go for. Here we go. Blachowicz pushing forward. Can he show his experience? You know, this is a man who's used to fighting 5 rounds, title fights. Can he push the pace here towards the last 1 minute 45 seconds of this co-main event to secure himself title contention? Or will Carlos Ulberg show his youth, show his energy, show his hunger, and push towards that title contention? Jan Blachowicz now putting the head down, biting down the mouthpiece, lands a shovel uppercut, pushes up Ulberg back, but Ulberg's been having success with the leg kicks, keeping that jab in Blachowicz's face. That left leg of Ulberg's absolutely chewed up now, struggling to put weight on it. But he's throwing his own leg kicks. And now Blachowicz goes for the takedown, tries to fake it, goes up top with the 2 hooks and misses completely. A minute left, still for anybody to take, in my opinion, who was going to bite down on the mouthpiece, who was going to stamp their authority on the result of this fight, who was going to cause more damage, who was going to make their name. I have no idea who's winning this fight with 20 seconds left. but the leg kicks of Ulberg have, to be honest, tallied up now. It may be a case in which the judges have seen that now. But, oh! Huge left hand by Blachowicz at the very end of the round. Who wins the fight? Showing Buckingham Palace in terms of like the transmission between shots. Thinking like King Charles about to loves the UFC. That's what they're showing Buckingham Palace. I'm sure he's inside the palace watching Carlos Ulberg versus Jan Blachowicz right now. To the decision. I don't know who wins. Oh. It's unanimous. Oh, Carlos Ulberg gets the unanimous decision victory. Wow, 8-fight win streak for Carlos Ulberg, tying people like Chimaev, Topuria, Evloev, Duplessis at 9, Merab Dvalishvili at 12, and Islam Makhachev at 15. Incredible win streaks on display, and he's putting himself in elite company there, isn't he? And now we have the Leon Edwards walkout, the main event, the man returning to his home country to fight, obviously from Birmingham, not London. But I've seen this man fight in the O2 before. I've seen him take victory in this very exact arena. And man, I mean, a return for him since he lost his welterweight title to Bilal Muhammad, who put on an absolute clinic that night. Also in the UK, in Manchester, I believe, at 5 in the morning. A factor which Leon Edwards says played into his tiredness, his performance. He felt like he didn't feel like himself that night. But now, back again, he says that fighting back at a normal time, the main event back in London, back in the O2, not in the Co-op Arena, is what's going to propel him back to a title shot. And he feels like he needs a special performance against a fighter who also lost to Bilal Muhammad. So, what can Leon Edwards do in this fight? I believe that his strengths against Sean Brady, they come on the feet, obviously with his range, with his understanding of distance, his ability to control the rhythm. But what we can't see is a Leon Edwards that's reluctant to keep that fire in him. We've seen his coach in 2 separate occasions, obviously in that second Kamaru Usman fight, saying, bring the fire. And he produced one of the most spectacular clutch knockouts, head kick, headshot, dead moments of all time. But again, against Bilal Muhammad, his coach was saying he has to wake up, and he wasn't able to rev it up, wasn't able to wake up the engine and get that spectacular finish. What we need to see is a Leon Edwards engage from the first round on the front foot, like we saw in that third fight against Kamaru Usman, where he came out in the first round and was able to get a takedown, I believe. Or no, actually, sorry, I think it was in the second fight. But again, Sean Brady is not to be messed with. I know a lot of people do not rate Bilal Muhammad, especially fans of the MMA community, even now that he is still champion. But you can ask the people closest to me. I've always believed that Bilal Muhammad was one of the elite fighters in this sport. And he showed his development as a stand-up fighter as well. They were saying Sean Brady's been fraud checked. And that's one of my least favorite terms in all of MMA, because it reduces somebody to one performance. And Sean Brady clearly cannot be defined by that fight against Bilal Muhammad. Hasn't been defined. Come back excellently against somebody like Gilbert Burns and gets the win. And a 17-1 Sean Brady, ranked number 5 at welterweight, is about to head and lock horns with the former champion in Leon Edwards, one of the best, most silky strikers we have in all of the UFC, in his home country on quote-unquote enemy territory. What can Sean Brady bring to the table here? Is he going to grapple? Is he going to try and expose that side of Leon Edwards' games? Although Leon Edwards is a decent grappler, is he going to try and beat him on the feet? Does he believe that Leon Edwards is a somewhat reduced version of his championship former self? Or does he believe that he's just going to have to slug it out for 5 rounds? Does he believe he's able to get the finish? It's all questions up in the air, and that's what the beauty of UFC is. That's what the beauty of MMA is. We're going to find out the answer straight after Bruce Buffer goes through his introductions. No touch of the gloves. No touch of the gloves. Obviously, Sean Brady, not the original opponent for this fight night, but they lock horns straight away. Swing off the bat. Leon Edwards Obviously, a striking extraordinaire when it comes to extension on the punches, feints, using the kicks, the teeps, using that lead hand, timing his opponents. He's an absolute sniper. Crashes into the space there. Haven't seen that from Leon before. Oh! A three-piece landed by Sean Brady. 2 minutes 52 left in the first round. 3 shots land on Leon there. Good shot to the body from Leon after slipping the punch. Sean Brady holding Leon Edwards against the fence here. The crowd booing, looking for Leon to try and move off here. He's got to break the grip of Sean Brady and then circle and shift those hips out. But they're staying in the clinch towards the middle of the octagon here, and it looks like Leon Edwards really is concerned with trying to get some knees off. But Sean Brady has completely outlanded Leon Edwards in terms of the numbers here and gets tripped down. Sean Brady on top here. 18 seconds left. Goodness. Good first round. Great first round for Sean Brady. Oh, Sean Brady goes for the takedown straight away, catches Leon Edwards off guard. Just straight into the takedown. And what you do have on Leon Edwards' right elbow seems to be the remnants of staph infection. He was asked about it, said, in fact, that it wasn't staph, but he had antibiotics for it about 6 weeks ago. Ended up feeling all right and doesn't think it will play a factor in his performance. You know, is that something? Oh, wow, Sean Brady really doing well to get on top now. Got his back. Sean Brady on Leon Edwards' back. Good short punches from Sean Brady. He's got the back. He's got 2 hooks in. Leon Edwards really can't do much to move out of it. He's got to explode towards his left hip. Sean Brady doing a great job of these short punches to the back, to the side of Leon's head. There's nothing Leon can do except just stay defensively sound, eat these little punches, and hope that he doesn't get submitted here. Hope that a choke doesn't get locked in. He needs to be careful. Leon Edwards able to get out of the body triangle because Sean Brady lets it go to get the full mount, tries to slip out. Sean Brady does a great job again of being heavy, staying on top, and now Leon Edwards in another precarious situation, kind of in side control here. Paul Felder says that Sean Brady loves the Kimura, has almost tore his shoulder a couple of times. That's not something you want to be hearing as a Leon Edwards fan. As you see, Sean Brady is trying to set up the Kimura. Obviously, this is the Backseat Fighter podcast, the Backseat Fighter channel that you're watching this on. I have no understanding of what it's like to be a fighter. But for Leon Edwards, after losing a dominant round on the ground there, to have 4 different coaches speaking to you at the same time, I don't know how that can be helpful and maybe confusing for someone like me personally. If I'm sitting there to hear 4 different people speaking, you know, I probably would want just one voice that I trust to be telling me what they see. That's hard. Oh! What an elbow. Oh, that brought my headache back. Uh-oh. Why did Leon Edwards shoot for a takedown there? Take the fight back to Sean Brady's wheelhouse. He's not going to give up this position now. Oh, my goodness. 7 right hands. Got to build here, Leon. Got to build. He's got to work his way to the fence. Got to get to the fence, Leon. This must be awful. This is mental torture here. Every time you get up, you just get dragged back down. Round 4 minutes 19 left. Another takedown. I think a submission is coming, man. It was close a couple times with this Kimura. Oh my God. Paul Felder said people are leaving the arena. He went out. Oh my God. I swear, he's like shaking. It's over. Oh my God. It's over. Dominated. Dominated. Sean Brady is him, man. Oh my God. Leon Edwards couldn't compete with him. Now he's talking to Hunter Campbell. Dana White. Damn, what is next for Leon Edwards? Who knows after that? Sean Brady's definitely next in line after Shavkat or Jack Della Maddalena, I think is fighting next for the title. Go Birds! Go Birds! Go Birds, but they're not the Jets.
Not just.
The best football team in the world, the Jets. This is a good lineup. Lauren Murphy versus Emmett's going to be a sick fight. Moreno versus Usyk next week. Volkanovski versus Lopez. Whoa, that's a banger. UFC 314. It's looking good for the UFC, lads. It's looking good. We're on the up. Well, that's it then, isn't it? Yep.
Backseat Fighter podcast. Good night.
Good night.